Oh. Oh.
You just have to reverse and let it eat. You're out. Don't go back in. Get out and stay out. Go, 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 go. All right, stop, stop, stop. You're out.
We later found out that when Corey put the Hummer EV into terrain mode, it lowered the ride height a full 4 inches lower than the extract height that he wanted to go into this obstacle with, and it did so without giving us hardly any notice of all. So little notice that neither of us even realized that it was lowering the truck as we were going into the obstacle.
This is the 2024 Hummer EV 3X, which means 3 motors, and this does not have the big fat Mac Daddy extreme off-road package, but it is still all-wheel drive, and it is still a Hummer, and it is still baby powder blue. Corey, run us through some specs. Please start with the price. Let's just get straight into it, because this thing is ridiculous in every category.
You need to sit down. I need to sit. Y'all need to sit down.
I'm not buying it. I'm not sitting down.
$107,000 as this one is equipped.
And that's still without the off-road package.
Off-road package, which gives you 18-inch wheels, 35-inch tall Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain tires.
Legitimate AT tires.
Yeah.
These are kind of soft road, highway tuned tires.
22s.
These are 22s.
Why are we in the rock garden on 22s?
And we're at 52 pounds of PSI, which is the recommended highway pressure. And we still got a significant amount of squish just getting the front half up onto the rock garden. This thing is heavy.
9,990 pounds. So
if you are a very affluent individual and this is your first serious off-roader, you're going to think it's absolutely badass, and it will look absolutely badass.
I mean,
but after we've been in a variety of off-roaders in the exact same terrain, this thing, it rides like dog shit. It's terrible. It's terrible. And that's just because it's so heavy. By the time you get to a suspension package that is firm enough to hold up almost 10,000 pounds, it's probably at 10,000 pounds with our cheeks in the seats. By the time you get a suspension package firm enough to hold that up and keep it from sinking all the way down to the frame, it's just so hard that basically your lower spine becomes the shock absorber for all the little chattery stuff. This is a road car that looks like an off-roader. It can get you through a trail. It is technically capable, but it's not a fun ride. It is not a fun ride at all. I don't really think this is ever intended to be a vehicle that's still going to be alive in 10 to 20 years. This is what we can do. It's expensive. You're going to look cool. You're going to gain some status. You can write it off as a business expense. And then when it gets time to trade it in, you throw it in the trash and forget that the whole reason we have EVs is for the environment.
Yeah. 1.4 miles per kilowatt. This thing is not environmentally friendly.
No, there's nothing.
I think the entire country of Indonesia was mined just for the batteries of this one at 205 kilowatt hours underneath.
Yeah.
24 module pack under there. Like, this thing is ridiculous. You loved the truck on road.
On the road. I think I would love this on the road.
All right, this is about the best place we can do it. Very interesting to do this in the dirt, but we'll go ahead, double
Bro,
press,
I'm nauseous already.
and we'll go into watts to freedom. We get our video game graphics here. I agree to it right here. It tells me it's dropping it down.
Drop it down on them.
Telling me everything that's going on. Watts to freedom, lowering.
It's making this humming noise. We've got this it's like fighter jet runway coming out of the moon on this thing. This is like legitimately Unreal Engine type of graphics. This is legit video game. It's for fun. You don't need that. We could have a little panel here, like an old school Jeep, and it could technically do all the same stuff. They have that in there because it's the best kind of stupid. Yeah. And for 107,000, I'm all about it.
Floor it.
Release brake. And then you have to stop it. Oh my God. That's dangerous.
10,000 pounds just barreling down.
It doesn't mind picking up speed, but man, it does not like getting rid of it. Look at the dirt trail.
And the fact that this stays in watts to freedom mode, we can do it again. You want to do it again? Let's do it again.
And this is even looser over here.
Oh my gosh! Oh, shoot! Oh! God! That was 50 in the dirt. I'm scared to death.
I legitimately think it can accelerate at the same rate it can brake.
Woo!
That's ridiculous.
Woo! Yeah.
That is why you buy it, because it's dumb.
It is.
Because it's my favorite kind of dumb.
All right, Eric, not only do we have video game graphics on the inside, this is like a video game build your own off-roader, turn all the sliders up to 11. Doesn't matter, you're playing with house money. The off-road dimensions on this are nuts. So, starting with ground clearance, up to 16 inches of ground clearance in extract mode.
With a very hard suspension. That is truly an extract.
Yeah.
I need the clearance, I gotta get out, and then you'll dial it back down to a measly 12-ish, which is still crazy.
You're limited to 12 miles per hour in extract mode. These canisters are massive. I could hide in the air
There's
canisters.
not a spring to be sprung under here. It's a bunch of air and rubber and steel and aluminum.
Approach angle, 49.6.
Yeah, they just
Climb the wall.
cut the nose off of it.
The breakover, perhaps the worst number, 34.4.
Which is still
Measly
respectable.
34.4. Departure angle, if you disregard the tire back here, 49-degree departure angle.
The tire is so high, by the time you're starting to touch the tire, you have way bigger problems.
You've screwed it up. Water fording, even though the battery's down here and
Do you have
it's
to
electric.
put it in car wash mode so it doesn't...
32 inches of water fording in this.
And there's no special, you just do it.
Yeah, just
do it.
13 inches of travel. That is F-150 Raptor territory.
I will say, you're probably not going to get all that travel all at once. That's kind of a number based on different modes, but it will flex out pretty good.
And thanks to the four-wheel steering we're showing off here, turning diameter, that's better than a Mustang Mach-E at 35.4 feet.
And the Mustang Mach-E is world-renowned
for its off-road ability.
For its off-road ability and turning circle. I don't know why that's the point of comparison GM makes. They didn't have to go that soft on it. The turning radius is legit.
Yeah.
And the crab walk, although it's cool in parking lots and stuff, for tricky trails when you don't want to do a trail-rated pinstripe down the side, it does legitimately help. It really does. The protection package, first of all, we've got these big fat honkers up here, which I do legitimately believe you can hook up to this and pull this big 10,000 pig out with. This is plastic.
Pulling you is the
yeah,
question.
you're gonna need a literal track hoe to get this thing out if you're at the bottom of a trail. This is plastic, but from here all the way back to the booty, it is skids, bash plates, and protection. The battery is under here.
Yeah,
you don't want to pop that.
All this black, this is the battery. It's a stacked 24 module battery system.
And up under there,
skids.
The whole way down. I mean, from that point all the way to where the battery's no longer present and in danger, you have a full belly skid. Would I treat that like a Jeep skid and just smash it and gas it? Absolutely not. If you start touching that shit,
you see all this kindling?
Get out of the trail. Yeah, this is a fire hazard, baby. But that being said, you at least have a chance to realize that you've made a mistake and get out of it. Hopefully, sometimes you kind of get hooked into a trail. You just got to go, but just be careful. But you do have some level of protection there. E-rated, heavy-duty tires.
22-inch wheels.
22-inch wheels that are a very heavy-duty build. 10 lug wheels and 52 pounds of pressure, because that's highway recommended.
Yeah.
We're still getting squish out here. We're not taking pressure down at all. This thing weighs so much, I'm legitimately worried about de-beating even at 30 pounds, just because it's heavy, it's cumbersome. You get weight transfer. And we have nothing out here that would pull this big bastard out if we get it stuck at the bottom of a trail. So you do have good protection, you do have good on-paper capability, but Christ almighty, is it sketchy.
Man, you are hating on her heft. The love handles, the fat
I like love handles.
Come on, man.
She's thick.
Where's the love for the thick one?
She's thick.